Hello everybody, good evening. It is 7 p.m. this evening, and we are looking at something concerning here. This is our tropical update for this evening. And this evening for June the 13th. This is our evening update for June the 13th. And it looks like we have something concerning here. If you look at the wind gusts, it looks like a tropical system. Well, guess what? If you go to tropical track here, we actually have something in the Atlantic. Now listen, just because we have this line in the middle of the cone, that don't mean that the storm's gonna go literally in the middle of the cone. Sometimes the storm can go out of the cone. My area. So sometimes the storm can go out of the cone, and the cone makes a different way. So just because you see that line in the middle of the cone, that don't means that it's gonna go right in the middle of the cone. Always remember that. Please trust me, y'all. It's never gonna go in the middle. I mean, sometimes it does go in the middle of the cone, but just because you see this line in the middle, that don't mean that it's really gonna go in the middle. Sometimes it goes out of the cone. Sometimes it goes on the edge of the cone. So I have to be careful of my own self because I live up there. All right, so let's see. This thing really looks to be cranking tomorrow. If you can see, we have a 1004 millibar storm, and it looks to be too close to my area, but not that close. If you can see, we move up here, and look at that. That is a 995 millibar storm, as I already said. And it will continue and move on. Now, I'm pretty sure we might see some high wind alerts. I'm pretty sure up here we might see some high wind alerts. Up here with Canada, if you live right here in Canada, prepare for damaging winds. And let's see the rain here. Not that much rain, but I say, well, this can be a concern as well. But the winds, look at the winds right here. We have probably that's up to 60 miles per hour. That's close to 70 miles per hour in the area right there. So I'm talking about this area in Canada here. Watch out for the system here, because it's gonna head right into that area. The waves, we might want to check out the waves as well. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have that small craft advisory coming out. So if you can see the surf, the waves, very close to the North Carolina coast, causing dangerous surf out in the oceans. Sorry. Alright, excuse me. Alright. And then finally, this thing moves closer to Canada. You can see very dangerous surf there from the system here. And things become really dangerous. Things become a little bit too dangerous right in this area here. When you see these areas like that, that's an indication of danger. If I go to my millibar, do I have a millibar bar or something? Hold up. I might not have one. No. I might not have one, y'all. Pressure. Okay, so this one I'm looking for pressure. So I don't know how to read pressure that good, but if you know how to, I get it now. Got a strong high pressure here. I'm not good at reading pressure. I'm sorry, y'all. But if you can see, I say that's a good pressure. To move out in that area. I say that's a very good pressure moving out of that area. And then that's a very good pressure. Alright, so I get it now. When you see blues like that, that's an indication of a strong storm. I think that's what that means. comment down below if I'm getting it wrong here. I'm just trying to give you a early. I think this is the update. I think this. I am the first one making this update here because I just saw it first. Like I just went on my weather thing and I just saw it. So there you go. Our first tropical storm. Alright, so let's look at the cone uncertainty. Right now at 7 o'clock, this thing is up to 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow, that time right there is kind of, I don't know, 13, I don't know. Tomorrow at that time, this thing should be a tropical storm or subtropical. Up here, tropical storm or subtropical. Now it all stands for the wind. Now look at that, 46 miles per hour, and look, this thing's gonna head right into this Canada area. So if you live in that area, watch out for. We might have to look out for watches and warnings, tropical warnings, or tropical watches. So, okay, so here's funny Nate's little office here of the hurricane season. If you can see, we may have to knock out this name right here. We're going to do the red color. If this become a named storm, we will see Alberto. I think that's the name. And just because we got a tropical depression, I think we're gonna go ahead and mark that out there. So since we got that tropical depression out there, we're gonna go ahead and mark this out. This is the longest video I think I made in a long time with a tropical update. So here, things are heating up in the tropics now. We have, I'm sorry about that. We have one tropical depression now, and things are expecting to get a little bit more active. Things are expecting to get more active as we move into the hurricane season. Like, it's only June, and it ain't gonna be too long until we head into July. Honest to God, these days move by fast for me, okay? Alright, so tropical depression 1 out. So now we have to watch out for a tropical storm. And if it does develop, we have to mark out Alberto. Let's see what we're gonna do tomorrow in our next update. Tomorrow.